Well, guys, we do have the bull market fast approaching. We've got retail entering. We've got Bitcoin about to hit 100K. Donald Trump becoming president. Very, very bullish. And we do know the altcoins will follow Bitcoin, possibly with a Bitcoin high maybe in early spring, and then an altcoin boom late spring to early summer. We don't know the exact timeline, but I'm going to be going through 10 of my favorite meme coins. It's been very tough for me recently with some things that have happened with my meme coin portfolio and everything. But, we're going to try and really work up to a really nice net worth this cycle. And, it could be a lot bigger with something like this. I'm going to go through 10 different meme coins and talk about many of these are, sub 5 million, sub 10 million. I mean, I could do videos specifically talking about meme coins like sub a million, because what you'll get with a lot of these YouTubers is they'll recommend you meme coins that are at like 1.5, 1.6 billion in market cap. It's just, is it really worth it? Or are you really going to get a 50, 60x? I mean, maybe you might, who knows? I think coins like MOG are going to be amazing, but those are coins you would ideally want to be buying in the spring of 2024 or in the summer of 2023. Now they've already done 13 or 14 X's, and you get these influencers. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm here to help you while all these influencers hate you. But you'll get influencers who will buy a coin, they'll get like a 10x, and then they'll tell you to buy it. And so they'll end up dumping on you after they get 100x to where you're sitting at a 10x. It's an issue. But so I'm going to talk about, this coin in specific. This is extremely high in market cap. It's at 300 million. The reason I was looking at this, unfortunately, it is up 31%. This is the Department of Government Efficiency. So obviously an amazing narrative. Stands for Doge. Elon's been pushing it. And the reason I was going to look at this coin was because it did drop. What did it end up dropping to? Around 200 million. So when it comes to a coin like this, if I had like $50,000 or $100,000 to play around with, and I wanted to invest into a coin that's safer, like a meme coin that's safer, I would be looking, an entry at around 200 million for Doge is not bad, because I think it's pretty much guaranteed that this thing's going to run to multiple billions. Now, when it comes to this coin, I have no clue how I missed it. I have been all in on the whole politics stuff and Trump winning. And this coin was added to CoinGecko when it was at around 130K in market cap. It does like a 5,000x. I mean, I could be sitting on, this is like the literal perfect coin, because this thing pumped before the rest of the market. Obviously, none of the AI coins have pumped. Really, none of the other altcoins have gone crazy yet. It's just been Bitcoin. And even Bitcoin, I think, what do we think Bitcoin's going to be? 150, 200K this cycle? It's still got a while to go over the next few months. But, this is demoralizing, because this is the type of thing you buy. When I was talking about I was looking at all of the political coins, and I just missed this for some reason, which is inexcusable because it was added to CoinGecko. It's not even like it was hidden or anything like that. Meme coins that immediately open up, like that Hippo coin, Moo Dang, when it opens up with like a 50 million market cap within 5 hours, I'm like, all right, I don't really care that I missed that. But crap, stuff like this gets me very angry that I missed this. And this is the type of coin to where if you have like 40 or 50 million coins, you buy $3,000 or $4,000 worth of it when it's at 170 market cap, you get to like 40, 50 million coins. You can hedge it very easily by keeping like 30 or 40 million coins still, and then selling the other 20 million for like 5 or 6 million, and then spreading that 5 or 6 million out into different meme coins. And that's when you get to like 9-figure portfolios by doing stuff like that. So this was an all-time miss by me with this coin. When it comes to the strategy on this, if you are someone that doesn't have a lot of capital, I don't think there's much of a point. I do think this will do at least another 20 or 30x minimum. So if you had money and you were able to look at maybe, it going down to around 200, 220 million, even 300 million, I think it's going to be at least 7, 8, 9 billion as a high. I can't even predict it, which is $7, $8, $9, whatever it is. You're talking about a 30, 40, 50x. If I've got let's say I've got like $5 million to play with, I would throw 200 or 300K on this, and you'd be looking to try and get a 30x off of 200K. It adds up, things like that. Obviously I have nowhere close to that money. But this is a coin, if you have more money, you'd invest into it. This is the coin that I went in on kind of as I don't know if I'd call myself a whale, but I do have a lot of this coin. This is the exact same narrative as Department of Government Efficiency. This is Elon Musk's endorsed meme. He's endorsed this. several times. He's worn the dark MAGA hat. This is a Trump meme that really was created and took off after the assassination attempt in Butler. And I can't believe this coin. I really can't. I mean, this coin's been in purgatory. Trust me, I've watched it like the past 2 months. It had the election little run up. It was just a fake run up to like 2 cents, which is right around 20 million market cap. The history on this coin is it did reach around 91 million in market cap all the way back early in the summer when Elon Musk changed his profile picture to dark MAGA, but it was totally unstable. It had no liquidity and it immediately tanked. I think this coin is still going to do very well. I have to keep my money into it because imagine I take it out. This is exactly what happened with SPX and me. I took my money out of SPX right before it was endorsed by a big time influencer. I sold about 280K coins on September 4th. I'm not even kidding you. Go look at the chart. It's horrible. I mean, it's appalling. And now you've got all these other coins that I'm trying to chase off of that narrative. It's disgusting what's happened. But I mean, this coin, realistically, I'm not even, this was a narrative that should have happened. This coin should be at around 100, or I would say like 700 million in terms of market cap. I have no clue why it's at 4 million right now. It's totally crazy. I think eventually it will run. This is an Elon Musk fully endorsed coin. He's talked more about dark MAGA than he has Doge. Or I'm talking about the Department of Government Efficiency. Obviously, Dogecoin he's talked about more, just the general Doge, the one that's at 40 or 50 billion dollars, whatever it is. But this, I'm telling you, you're at 4 million right now. You get 100x at 400 million. This has been endorsed by Elon. Trump has not even entered the White House yet. There's going to be a narrative during the bull market. My hope was that this coin would boom, just like the Department of Government Efficiency did, to where I could sell some of this and reinvest into other coins that haven't boomed yet, but it just hasn't happened. But listen, as long as it booms during the bull market, I'll take it. But it is disappointing. But there is that one as well. And then this is the Ethereum one. So the story behind this one is this is the OG dark MAGA. Not that it really matters because this one doesn't have nearly as much support when it comes to, looking at Telegram and page killers and things like that. This one is, I do personally, I like Ethereum over Solana. I think it's just because I'm a little bit older. When I entered crypto in 2017, it was all Ethereum. Solana wasn't even a thing. And honestly, Solana is just annoying now. It's so easy to create coins on Solana. It's so oversaturated. When it comes to dark MAGA, I think the amount of X's, I do think even though this one's at 4.1 million, this one's only at 380K. The Solana one will probably do better, but this one does have the potential based off of where it is right now at 380K in terms of market cap. I remember buying this, I've had a few times where I've bought this, I've sold it, I've bought it, I sold it. But it did reach, I don't know, what did it reach? 4 or 5 million. It wicked up to 4 or 5 million as an all-time high. But this is very similar, like this dark MAGA on Ethereum is very similar to the Department of Government Efficiency on Solana. Like this Department of Government Efficiency is the main one on Ethereum, but the Solana one also boomed. So if you're buying this, you might want to hedge a little bit and also buy this one, which is lower in market cap because you could get a bigger X. You're talking about 380K. You really only need a 30 or 40 million market cap to make, you're talking about 120, 140K, or excuse me, 120, 140X off of that coin if it does reach like a 40 million market cap, which, I mean, hypothetically it could. This is a Elon Musk endorsed meme. I have no clue why these the dark MAGA thing has not boomed yet. It is crazy to me. But that is there. And then you do have this one. So I'm just trying to chase the narrative. Normally, this is not very smart. We'll see, though. I just feel like NASDAQ that's just the one thing that it's very recognizable when it comes to the stock market. There is also a Dow Jones version of this. This is like the meme, like the SPX 6900, NASDAQ 420. There's another one that's it's at like 19 million. I don't know what it is based off of, like market or some bullshit. But this one, I mean, I think it's holding up decently well, honestly, looking at this chart. And it has a chance to boom. I mean, it's just kind of disappointing that it is a copycat, right? It's a narrative copycat. And we'll have to see. 2.2 million right now. It's actually gone down pretty significantly the last 24 hours. I was getting excited about it. It was around like 3 or 4 million. Yeah, it went up to around 4.5 million. I was like, here it goes. And of course it goes back down. And, there might be some shilling problems there in the Telegram, but, I like it. I'm in it right now. I mean, there's so many of these meme coins. You have to just pick and choose. The next one, this one I'm not in, but I do think it's an amazing value. This is just the Chad meme, and I think this is the main Chad meme. There's really not one on Solana, right? There might be one on Solana, but this has always been the main play on Ethereum. Right now, it's at around 3 million in terms of market cap. It did have a recent boom. So you could argue that, oh, you're buying at the top, but this is still 3 million. The Chad meme is so huge. And I just think the coin is really presentable. It's really well done. The Telegram looked pretty dead, but normally you'll get that with coins that are a little bit older. This coin is not too old. It looks like it was created April of 2023, which people might argue, but I mean, as long as, to me, my cutoff is like, as long as you didn't go through a bull market, we're good. And I will never invest into a coin that went through the bull market in 2021 just because I think the coin it's had its good run, and maybe some coins will, I'm sure coins will make a new all-time high, but I just don't do that. So Chad coin, if I had money, if I had made a lot of money off of investing into something else, and I had, if some money to allocate into a bunch of different coins, I mean, the dream is to have like $1 million and just go on a buying spree and just buy $10,000, $10,000, 10,000, and just keep doing that. I would put money into this, but I don't have money to do it. I just don't. Next, we've got Biaojang. This is the most famous meme. It's the panda, the most famous Chinese meme. So this is the perfect type of Ethereum coin, guys. Look at this chart. This is the chart that you want for these. Look at it. It's just done nothing. It's gone completely linear, really, since August. This is. I think this coin's going to blow up. I mean, once it starts going, the Chinese investors get into it. I do remember there being a bunch of money dumped into this coin. It didn't really work out. They did almost go to 50 million, but that was they've spent money on like advertisements, like banners, billboards they spent money on, and it just didn't work. But this coin, it's accumulation zone right now. This is exactly what you want to see. You could say it's a dead meme coin, but you get a meme coin like this with a narrative. I think this coin will end up doing very, very well. It wouldn't I mean, I don't know what it's going to go to, but I wouldn't be totally shocked at like 500 million, honestly, in terms of market cap, just because it's the most famous meme in China. Okay, so you would think, and it has a good enough community to where when it runs, the Telegram's going to go crazy. It's going to be good enough there. This is the exact same thing. I don't know why I did that. This is just crazy. So this is the MAGA coin, and this is another one that I missed. But if you guys remember, this is like the OG main Donald Trump coin, and this was created, and this one has the really cool 47 million max supply for the 47th president. But the craziest thing with this coin, if you look at the max, obviously it comes in, September of 2023, so it's over a year old at this point. But think about this for a second. Donald Trump won in a crazy margin. If you guys don't know about the American election, this is when he won. Like he won on November 5th. Like, look at the chart of this. Like, this just goes to show you the actual news is meaningless when it comes to these coins. It's all just narrative based. Like he wins in a record margin and the coin goes down, and the coin was at $17. So this is another coin, because I think this coin's going to make a new all-time high with Trump in office, possibly buying a cryptocurrency exchange. I think this coin's going to make a new all-time high easily. And I think it's going to go over $1 billion. Right now it's at 62 million. But if I had money, like if I had like 100K, trying to get like a 30 or a 40X, I think this would be a coin I would go into. Honestly, actually, I don't know now that I think about it. I don't know. There is another Trump coin that's not on CoinGecko or CMC. It's called DJT 4700. It's like Trump stock combined with him being the 47th president. I think that one could do very well as well. You've got this Dogecast. So, I think this coin will do extremely well. Apparently, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, the two people involved with Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, they're going to be having a podcast, and it's going to be called Dogecast. And so with a coin like this, I just can't convince myself to buy it just because I feel like I'm buying the top, even though it's probably going to go really high. It's at 18 million right now. It just got added to CoinGecko. It's, when it got added, looks like it was still pretty high anyway. Oh no, it was right around 5 million, and then it had a little boom, 3 or 4x. But I think it's going to do very well, Dogecast, for sure. But me personally, I would not, I like that the max supply is $1 billion. That's always nice when they do that. And then the final one, Mongol coin. which is kind of a funny meme based off of the US government. I think it was like a representative or someone within the government mispronouncing a cryptocurrency, and they say Mongol. They said that it was just like a mispronouncement. But this coin I think went to like 230 million. I want to say, and it's at 9 million. It's accumulation zone right now. I wouldn't be surprised if this coin went up to at least 500 million or possibly more. But this is to me is like a safer play than a coin like a dark MAGA, which is a little bit more risky, but there's a lot better chance of a significant return like 100x, 200x, 300x. But this is a coin I've been watching because I do think it could potentially be. Take a look at its market. Well, now they didn't even calculate its market cap. That's always annoying, but its market cap's it's been around 10 million the past, I don't know, the past like 5 or 6 months. I mean, it had a massive run up early, right when it was created back in 2023. So you could argue it's a little bit older, but I still like it personally. But those are just 10 coins. I mean, I could give people 10 more, 20 more, 30 more, honestly, when it comes to meme coins. But, for me, mainly it's Dark MAGA and NASDAQ right now is what I'm mainly in, and Biao. But Biao I've been in for a while. These other ones are a little... Dark MAGA I've been in since like probably July. And both of these dark MAGAs I've been in. This NASDAQ coin I've been in, I was able to catch it before the run up. Like I caught it right here and then it had a run up. So it's been like a 2 or 3x for me, not, even with it coming back down, but it's a little disappointing. So hopefully NASDAQ 420 can, I'm hoping for a solid boom from it. I don't even know, man. It's like when you don't have a strategy, it's so hard because ideally, I'm still in flipping mode. Like with some of these coins, I want to make a bunch off of them, but then be able to reallocate into multiple different coins. Like if you make $1 million off of this, you can just straight up sell it or sell most of it in increments and then just reinvest it into like AI plays and other meme coins that have lower market caps and things like that. But the most ideal thing would be to catch a meme coin that's really, really low in market cap. It booms, but you have enough of it to where you can sell it, but also keep some of it, because you have to understand, like with the Department of Government Efficiency, you would never want to just sell all of this coin because the coin's going to still, I mean, this is just a narrative thing. It's not like it's going to stop going up. That's not how crypto works. Now, if it was the end of the bull market, then yes, sell all of it. But it's not, it's the beginning. So like a coin like this, if you could hedge and say, okay, I have a F ton of money I made off of this coin, but it's still a narrative and it's still going to make me an F ton more. Yes, I want to get out of it and reallocate to be able to diversify, but I still want to have money in here. So it's the most ideal thing would to catch a meme coin, catch 100x or 200x, whatever it is, keep some of it in that meme coin, because the meme coin's still going to likely do very well when we actually have the alt season, but then be able to reallocate some of it, sell some of that meme coin, and go into different coins and throw a 10K on Chad coin, throw a 10K on another small coin, and you just keep just redistributing and growing that way. That's really what I wanted to do. And honestly, if I would have caught this coin, I would have done exactly that. I mean, if you buy $3,000 worth of this coin at 130K in market cap, spread out over a few, and honestly, I do stuff like that. I will I will be very aggressive in terms of my purchases on a lot of these coins that have lower market caps. Now, sometimes it doesn't work out, and it's very important with these meme coins, and it's happened to me. I've seen it firsthand. If the coin is up significantly, it's a meme coin, even if it's a small market cap, if it's up significantly, especially if it's newer, I don't think it's smart to buy it. I really don't, because there's a high probability you're just going to get dumped on, and you're going to lose like 80% of your value. It's happened to me so many times. Even if the coin's only like 7 million market, I'm not even kidding you. Like if it's gone up to like 3 or 4x in the past 2 days, even if you think there's all this hype and stuff and the FOMO, I would say do not buy it, especially if it's new. Now, if it's a more established coin, that's different, because maybe it's finally starting to take off. But if it's a new coin that's been created within like the past month or 2 months, it's happened to me where you just get dumped on. And it's like, well, I could have bought a lower price point. Like I still like the meme, but I could have bought lower for like, 1/8 of the cost, or 1/8 of the price that I ended up buying it at. So it's interesting. But either way, guys, those are just 10 coins that I like. That's going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.